All right, I'm gonna clap, or I'm gonna. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna clap and click. Yo, what's good, everyone? I've been getting a lot of questions of how I mix my vocals. They're like, "Yo, Rasheem, your vocals are so cool, and your vocals are so crisp and clean." No, you don't understand the half of it. So I always tell them, "Yo, I just mix and master it, really good, and I got a like a $20 mic." So yeah, you just gotta learn how to mix and master it. So here's a little something. Let me show y'all how I get down and dirty. So these are some raw vocals, no effects, from one of my songs called Unmastered Go Ahead, which is out now. Everyone says it's really good, so hopefully you could go there and tell me that's really good too. If not, you tell me it's really bad, I have a shotgun ready to aim at my forehead. So let's give this a listen. Got me stressed in the head, lyrics that I can't write. Damn right. Carry death to my bed, hands full of lead. I'm right in the dead end of life, so why put up a fight for the pen? Okay, so there's nothing there at all. So what do? Of course, I first off start with some compression. You want to get your vocals compressed. This is all FL Studio, by the way. So if you're on some Logic, whatever, I really don't care. All right, so we got some gain knobs, some ratio. I have no clue what any of this I have no clue what this does. Just do this. And really, you just want your vocals to be compressed. You don't want them to be all out and about. You want them to sound, it'll give it that like professional edge to it. Got me stressed in the head. Already sounds a whole lot better. And now we want some EQing. Now EQing, the more I say EQing, the less it's gonna sound good. EQ, you want this immediately. Once you're done with compress, you could do these, but these two, compressing and EQ, are golden for crisp vocals. So first thing I do is get rid of that low end, because that low end got me stressed in the head. It just makes it sound like muddy and like muffled, So you want to get rid of it. And sometimes I heighten the higher end because I got like a more deep voice, right? So then I either higher this a little bit or I just keep it flat depending on my delivery. And this dip right here is just because my voice, you just gotta play around with it, depending on how your voice is. Just play around with it. I notice whenever I bring down this 6 right here, it just got me stressed in the head. Lyrics that something about it just sounds now like got me stressed in the head. Lyrics that I can't write. It just sounds a lot better, Now, second, I got more tracks of EQing. This is because your vocals, there's gonna be a lot of like high-pitched sounds or low-pitched sounds that you don't want, like stuff that's gonna be like really in your face. So if we go here, right, made this big for y'all, pause, and we just heighten this. Got me stressed in the head. Lyrics that I can't. You hear that doo-doo-doo-doo-doo? It's like I'm rapping into like a tinfoil can. And you could just like slide this around. Got me stressed until you hear like loud lyrics that I can't write. Oh, I don't want that. And then you bring it down. So I just do that for like from low pitch. Got me stressed in the head. Lyrics that I can't write. Like that's super annoying. You don't want that. So just move them around up here. See what sounds bad. And then just drag them down to where, I wouldn't say all the way down because you still want to keep some of that noise, but you don't want it to be dominant, You don't want it to be in the listener's ear at all. Now I do this again because there's some parts that I may have missed or that I just want to get everything cleaned up. So I make sure to add more, which I noticed a lot of people probably don't do this. So if you want to get your vocals crisp, clean them up, but then clean them up again. You know what I'm saying? Next, we got the limiter. Now, if you're like me and there's a lot of like background noise, like right now, y'all can't hear it because I probably have one on my voice right now, but there's like my PC, so there's the fans. And what this does is you're able to get that background noise gate. So if you go presets noise gate, it's gonna set it up just like this to where there's like got me stressed in the head. There's no got me stressed in the there's nothing there. Got me stressed in the head. Lyrics that. And this, you see the yellow line? These are the vocals. So if you have all the way up here, you're not gonna hear the vocals. Got me stressed. You want to put it to where like all the empty noise is most likely gonna be. Me personally, in my Audacity, when I record my vocals, I already have like a noise reduction thing in my recording software. So I don't need it all the way up here. I mostly have it a little down here. Sometimes like background vocals, I'll just turn it off. I really don't need it, especially if it's not gonna be dominant, but it's also a cool thing to have for crisp vocals. Now the reverb, if you don't know what it is, then you probably shouldn't be making music right now. So reverb got me stressed in the head, lyrics that I can't write, damn right, carry death to my bed. So now it's already sounding really good, but how do we make it sound better? Sound goodizer. Now a lot of my friends, when I show them this, they're like, sound goodizer, really? That's all you gotta do? It makes it sound professional. Got me stressed in the head. It does all these, but better. It's like it compresses it, but allows the high end to shine. It's really good. Now you don't want it. Got me stressed in the head, because it will end up like clipping, you know. So around like 1, 2, 3, 4 up, down to the 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? And depending on your vocals, you get to choose. Like my vocals range from like A, B. I mostly just keep it A. Got me stressed in the head, lyrics that I can't write, damn right, carry death to my bed. Like I think that like D just shines like the high too much. My vocals are a little bit more like lower, so I just keep it over here. And then now here's something that I picked up. I don't think this is stock from FL Studio. It's called TDSer, and it basically gets rid of the harsh. So there's the high end, mid high, low, and high end. Me personally, I don't even mess with these two, because whenever you're doing the S's, they're high to high, high end, high to high, whatever. So this one's for high end. High end, I usually put it around 30. I might go 29, and if it's really harsh, then I'll bring it up to like that much, depending on the vocals. So I just bring it down to 30 for this one. And then for the higher end, or the lower high, why did they make it like this? I just put it like 33. Sometimes I go 36, but for this one, I really just needed to go 33. Not many sound effects. And yeah, that's it for the main sound effects. Got me stressed in the head, lyrics that I can't write, damn right, carry death to my bed, hands full of lead, I'm right in the dead end of life, so why put up a fight for the pen? Got me stressed in the head, lyrics that I can't write, damn right, carry death to my bed, hands full of lead, I'm right in the dead end of life, so why put up a fight for the pen? Now one thing I do one thing I do while recording my vocals is I'll be like up personal with my mic. Usually people will tell you, hey, if you got a deeper voice, whatnot, back up a little bit from your mic. And people will still tell you, no matter what voice you have, back up from your mic. You don't want to, you know. But for my mic and for my voice and my delivery, somehow it just works out to where being up and personal with my mic just allows like the mic to pick up everything and not clip and not sound bad at all. So that's that. So what I did is I have this, and then I have this under track. Families, I am the centerpiece, look at my soul. I know who I better be, hopefully I grow. Look at the better me, showing me more. Showing me how to be the inside of me, that anatomy that glows. So this is like, I pitch it up, and I have it in the background. And what I do here is I have this fruity stereo shaper. And when you put the delay up, I would say sometimes if I don't want it to be too annoying, I'll put it around, 1. But if I wanted it to sound big and noticeable, 20 and like 15 to 20 is where I would have put it for that. Maybe 10. 10 sounds cool. Whatever fits your ear, And that basically makes it sound larger. I better be, hopefully I grow. Look at the better me, showing me more. Showing me how to be the inside of me, that anatomy that glow. Also, just layer, bro. Just layer vocals. If you stressed and you pressed to mess with the best, go ahead now. Go ahead now. Alright, so this is for the hook. On track 16, you'll notice some stuff is different, right? So we got the compressor, we got this, and then we have a supercharger. This is just like an effect to make it sound a little bit more like helps with the guitar sound effect, I wanted it to sound a little bit grungy. Now I noticed there are like some parts in my vocals where like around here was like bad, So I just added another one, you know, went ahead and fixed that up. And now down here you see Fruity Delay 3. Now this adds like the effect to where it just keeps going echo. If you stressed and you stressed, it just keeps going, but I have it cut off a little bit sooner. If you stressed and you press, I have this vocal sidechain to other like vocal effects because there's only certain amounts. So I can make them bigger with the stereo shaper, more reverb, more whatever, and just, you know, play around, bro. All you gotta do is experiment and look up videos, because that's what I did. Now, you want to also download some free stuff. There's a lot of cool free stuff out here like Spaz. I'm pretty sure this is from Kyle Beats. He made this, and I got it. It's just a distortion thing. And yeah, just look around for some cool stuff, because, you know, you'll never know what you'll find. And also just experiment, because I like experimented with layering with higher pitched vocals of myself.
If you stressed and you pressed to mess with the best.
If you stressed and you pressed to mess with the best, go ahead now.
Go ahead now.
And if you better than the best, go ahead and just impress, go and head out. You also wanna just do your delivery over and over again. Like I never expect myself to get it first try. Just go into your recording software and just keep going, keep doing it until you feel like you actually got the right take. You know, for this song, I did like every like 4 or 8 bars I would record. So I wasn't like recording the whole song from jump. This was just like an experimental song. So all I did was like write some vocals to the beat, record. Hey, that's a good take. Let me put it in there, listen back, and it wasn't really a good take. Record, put it back. Okay, now it's a good take. You know, you just want to make sure that your delivery is good. You know, make sure you got a pop filter on your mic. I don't know if anyone's out there not using one, but like this, without the pop filter, it might clip louder, it might pick up sound effects that you really don't want, and it's gonna be tough to get rid of, you know? So yeah, don't blame the mic. You know, I don't have the best mic in the world. Just focus on your mastering. Make sure your vocals are clean inside your FL Studio, inside whatever project you use, software you use. Make sure everything is just good. You know how to make your vocals sound clean. Don't blame the mic. People blame the mic. They're like, oh, if I had a $600, no, you could just learn how to do it from home. Now, people do get a $600 mic, so they don't have to worry about what I'm doing. But a lot of us aren't, you know, professionals in a studio with a record label. You know, we're at home making music. Let's just face it, you know. So just focus on what you can to make your stuff better. Notice when you're doing bad and just flip it around. All right, and that's it.